They're just gonna do something else and make it easy.
And you haven't figured it out right now?
I keep changing computers and stuff, and I keep just trying new things all the time, and it doesn't ever work out. But
it's 2 a.m. She's up thinking, she's tearing up her room again. Dad just doesn't understand her anymore. The car's parked on a hillside drinking. Light a cigarette, fall in love with you again. Can you just do one last thing for me? Don't let this be the end of our story. I just need to tell you I'm sorry. Don't let this be.
Well, hi there. Happy Saturday.
then I get to go downstairs.
It's June 15th, 2019. I'm Eric, talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where, have you ever wondered what life would be like if Gord were a beautiful woman in her 20s? Lord knows I have. Well, last night, we got a taste of exactly what that would sound like.
They just bet insane amounts of money and yell and swear at each other.
So weird.
They're really fun. I kind of like hanging out with them. I don't understand anything they say. They won't speak to me.
Do you remember that lady at the water fountain?
Oh, of course.
Right there, that was like, she. I've never seen someone just so stoked on drinking water.
It's a very entertaining place to hang out.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
A guy pulled a gun today. That was exciting.
What?
Yeah, they were trying to kick him out. I didn't hear why, but they were kicking him out. He's like, if you take one step closer, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
What the
and then he did. and then he did, and then a bunch of police came, and it was exciting. I just sat and pretended like I didn't care. But really, I wish I had recorded the whole thing.
Do you know the guy?
No, I've never seen him before. But you might know him. He's that crazy one from Hastings.
Oh, that one.
You know, his hair's all messy and he talks to himself. Yeah, everybody knows him.
Like literally describes like 90%.
Every third guy on Hastings, including me half the time.
No.
So we're already basically recording. I'll just pump in an intro after this. So say hi to the world.
Hello. That's weird.
This is exactly what I would. You were my number 2 choice when I first asked Gord to be on the show. You were a close number 2.
What?
The only problem was I didn't know you yet, so that kind of got annoying. But other than that, you would have had it for sure.
I was gonna say, wasn't it older? Like, what the fuck?
It was last June already.
Yeah, jeez. Wait, no, I knew you then.
Just barely, peripherally. We were
That was when you were like ignoring me, kind of.
Yeah, because I was. It wasn't really ignoring you.
I know. I'm just joking.
It was very busy all the time, doing really important things. I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Yeah, I thought you were the biggest fucking asshole.
Well, it's if you just thought it, then you didn't know it to be true yet.
Wait, yeah, that's why I freaking pursued being friends with you, because I was like, hey, nope, not happening.
Yeah. I have that effect on women.
Making them think you're an asshole?
It doesn't take much most of the time. So for our listeners at home, 6,000 of them.
Really?
This is my new co-host. This is Beck. She's filling in for Gord tonight because he's a lazy sack.
Hi. This is really weird. I'm really awkward. Gord's I'm not a very good fill-in for Gord.
It takes a lot more than you'd think, doesn't it? It's difficult to get used to. If you go back and listen to him last June, he's not much better than you. So, and he's really not that much better than you are now. So.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's pretty funny sometimes.
I like laugh my ass off listening to some of them. Like, oh my god.
He is absolutely the best co-host I ever could have asked for.
You guys are such a good match too.
We didn't know that we were going to be. We didn't rehearse or anything. The show was getting really boring because I was doing it by myself. And after like 3 months, that was just enough of me because I'm not that entertaining.
Oh.
And so I asked him if he'd do it, and he said, yeah, maybe I'll do a couple here and there kind of thing, and he wouldn't really commit to it. And yeah, it just turned out to be like the greatest decision we ever made. So
yeah, it's freaking awesome.
I
can't believe
always.
People.
You can't believe what, sorry?
There's 6,000 people. That's awesome.
Just yeah, it's and that's just on. That's not all of them. That's just the only ones I can count.
Holy crap! I've told a bunch of people about it.
I haven't checked if there's anyone in your neighborhood listening or not. I'm gonna look at that right now.
Can you see if they're listening like in the past, or does it have to be like they're listening right at that moment kind of thing?
Right now it'll be just there we go, 5,950 on Anchor.fm. That is amazing.
Huh.
That is so cool, and they're all tuning in just to listen to you.
Oh my gosh, is this live right now? No.
No, this isn't live.
Okay.
We're just it comes up as Kelowna. That's as specific as it gets. So it's probably saying you're in Kelowna. And also we've got Vancouver, Burnaby, North Vancouver, Kelowna, Surrey, Squamish, and Maple Ridge all listening.
Is this another Kelowna one?
It's 3% of my audience is in Kelowna, so I don't know what 3% of 6,000 is. That would be what 3% of 600 would be. Yeah, it's like you and one other dude.
That's Brittany, probably.
Nice. Hi, Brittany. Well, she can co-host tomorrow night. And anybody can co-host.
Awesome. You know what? I was talking to her, like, I was telling her about the podcast, and, like, I was like, yeah, my friend Erica is one of the dudes that runs it, and, like, you guys would, like, you're both, like, so similar. And just, like, if there's, like, any two people that would, like, just, you could do anything, and they just wouldn't get embarrassed, and, like, I think it'd be, like, both of you.
Weird.
She just, like, doesn't give a fuck, and, like, she's just, like, playing her guitar on the bus all the time.
That's an awesome thing to do. More people should do that. Especially in Kelowna.
I don't know, she's just so, like, doesn't give a fuck what people think, and it's like, yeah, and I was like, you guys are so similar and strange.
Well, we're gonna have to...
In a good way.
I like that. Well, we're going to have to ask Brittany to be on the show with us next time, because I like people who are like me. I think more people should be like me.
She'd be so down.
Well, anytime. Anyone's always welcome. And anytime you want yourself or any of your friends or anyone else who happens to be listening tonight, you can just go to the contact page at ericandgord.com, and there's a little page to fill out if you want to be on the show. Just tell us when, and you're basically on. We'll have anybody on.
I'm considering getting my old college colleague to go on, because she's the one that is all like flatters. Stephanie. She's like,
Stephanie.
Yeah, no, I used to go to college with her, and she's like she's so like flatters. Yeah, she's like the one that told me that stars are holograms and it's all to hide God.
That's definitely possible. I would love to talk to her.
I I just don't want to offend her by asking, but I really want her to go on.
Well, don't say like, would you be on this podcast so you sound like an idiot? Then people generally shy away. But if you say, hey, I'm really interested in what you have to say, it goes better. And I love it. I'd love to have people.
And just hopefully she doesn't listen to the past podcast before she does it.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I heard one today. I read a theory that we're all actually just a fetus in a womb.
What?
That's the Earth is a womb, and we're all just a fetus in this womb.
Oh
of the universe. That it's all liquid outside of us. And
that's just. What is wrong with people?
I don't know. That's not 90% of what we ask on this podcast is where do people come up with these things?
Yeah,
I thought maybe it's an insight. Is it maybe, I don't know, they're putting something different in the water than making young people stupid? I don't think so, because you're not stupid.
I just feel your guys' frustration on all the podcasts. I'm just like, so fucking, yeah.
It gets worse and worse every day because it's just, I don't know. It's almost like it's a big joke being played on people right now. Like everything that's going on.
Yeah.
We're all getting punked somehow.
It's just like gets worse and worse.
But speaking of theories that are hugely popular in my life, there's a new Ogopogo sighting.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's incredible and awesome. All I've seen is little bits on Facebook. I haven't gotten to see the video yet.
What did you think? Okay. Well,
so I'm gonna have to check it out and see it. But I'm always excited when there's a new sighting.
It's insane. It's like it shows like 3 humps kind of things like poking out of the water, and then like on them it's like little like thin things like propelling it, and they're like all in sync like on each hump. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there's like no fake in that. That's just like really messed up. Like I'm not going swimming this year.
But I did hear that it was in Skaha Lake.
Yeah, it's weird.
How is he getting to Skaha?
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
There must be a tunnel.
There is like a little what's called like a river.
I heard you can go up like the channel that they tube down.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, but I know there is a passage through.
He gets around. Well, there's obviously a family. It can't just be one dude, because he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I looked for him every summer from when I was 10 till I was about, well, probably 16 or 17. I kind of gave up because I got busy doing other things. But that was literally like the biggest focus of every summer was trying to find him, and I never did. I never even got to see him.
No wonder you're such a supernatural non-believer.
There was, I just never get to see anything. I'm not necessarily a non-believer. It's just I have no proof to the contrary. I believe in Ogopogo wholeheartedly. I just never get to see the bastard.
Yeah.
There was even there used to be a TV show called Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, he was on that.
And they filmed at my house.
Really?
Yeah, and my mom's work and stuff. They like stayed with us and did that, and it was awesome. And then this Japanese, because I'm amazing, and they came looking for me. They said, we got to find that kid. No, it was just my mom ran a beach resort that's not there anymore.
Oh, sweet.
Years ago, it used to be. I don't know if even the El Dorado Hotel is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to live like right next door to there.
Oh.
It's all gone now, but yeah, they came and stayed there, and it was awesome. And then this Japanese film crew came, and they were all serious. They spent like lots of thousands of dollars with all this high-tech equipment, and they couldn't find him either. He's a sneaky guy. For a big dude, he hides really well.
Yeah. There's like my supervisor at work. He's told me a couple stories. Like it's messed up. Like I believe him. It's just what was the one story? He said that he was on a boat, like a little like dinghy kind of thing, fishing, and there was like, I think there's like these giant waves, and then he just saw like this like huge freaking like hump thing come out of the water like right by them, and he and just like dives down, and he's like, yeah, that's the quickest I've ever paddled in. Like, no kidding.
Wow. The best video that came out when I was young turned out to be a beaver. They sent it to NASA to analyze the video, and it was just like this giant beaver. So I forget where it was. It was like Bear Creek, I think they found him.
That's hilarious.
But he probably just ate the beaver. Yeah, it was a big beaver though. I didn't even know beavers could get that big. It wasn't like the size of Ogopogo. It was like 6 feet or something. But that's big for a beaver, I thought.
Just a baby Ogopogo. Like,
it could have been. There must be a whole family.
Yeah. How long did dinosaur like sea creature things live?
I don't know. A long. You would think the closest thing. Oh, I just pushed a button and changed my Facebook to Spanish. That's wicked. Now I've got Spanish Facebook.
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I. I have no idea how I did that. It's amazing. I'll never be able to change it back. So. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, you would think like alligators and crocodiles and stuff, they live forever, basically. They could be hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
Like, so you would think probably Ogopogo the same thing, a couple 100 years. Especially with no stress.
When did people even start the freaking... It's been around for a freaking while, though.
I'm not sure when he started. Allegedly, there were like native tribes that used to give him sacrifices and stuff. So he's been around like since natives were stupid.
Yeah, I think there's like pictures. Oh my god. Okay, I just want to, while we're here, I have some new names from work.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I work for collections, so I got all these crazy names of people that are just ridiculous. So, there's one person, I'm not saying full names because but someone's last name is Strikes with a Gun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want Strikes with a Gun. Well, no, I don't. That's a bad name to have around here. And no one around here would have that. It would just
Imagine going to the States with that.
Just never getting in.
No.
Don't even go anywhere near the border. Just forget that whole idea.
I love like RPCing him because every phone call we have to make sure we have the right person and like I have to ask them to say their full name. And it was like every time I'm like, yes.
Did they seem like the type who might do that?
No, he's like a normal sounding dude.
That's cool. You're in a very sort of traditional area, or it was. I don't know how much it's changing, but there's a lot of like heritage type names in your area that are fun.
Well, I'm calling like all over Canada.
Oh yeah? Okay. I thought these were just like around your area.
No, Toronto and Manitoba and stuff.
Oh yeah, Manitoba. Everyone in Manitoba is a freak with a weird name.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a weird place. I highly recommend everyone in Canada, everyone around the world, check out Manitoba at some point. It's ridiculous.
I've never been. I've heard stories, but...
Oh, you have to go. It's amazing. I'm from there, so my family's still there. It's crazy. I was there 2 years ago. I was touring with the band, and we stopped for a couple of shows there. It was the scariest place I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Oh yeah. They're not like here. They don't joke around about things, and they don't bear spray you. They like blow up your car.
Bear sprays.
Everyone I thought was gonna kill me. The whole time I was there, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my god.
It's very, but there's a great museum too, so that's cool.
That makes up for it.
And I honestly didn't think I was gonna die in the museum.
Oh, so. There you go. There's a safe haven in Manitoba.
There it is. But then I went to a casino where I was positive I was gonna die.
Why? Is it a bunch of gangsters or what?
Yeah, pretty much. But like real gangsters, not like we have. It's not like guys in baggy pants walking around with their fucking speakers hanging off their shorts. You know? It was like real gangsters, like they're like motorbike guys who.
Yeah, I've heard like gangs and stuff down there are like insane.
You feel very, very tiny, and among people that are much smaller than you. It's scary. Probably not you, because you'd just be their queen, because you're like the hottest thing Manitoba's ever seen.
Oh, shut up.
There's no one's attractive in Manitoba, except for my niece, but she's like 7, so stay away from her, Manitobans.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I hope nobody's thinking she's attractive.
But other than that, no, there's nobody. Everyone's fat or weird.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have any fans there ever, so I should shut up now. Yeah, I love you, Manitoba. You're my heart, my home is there. And I actually have a few listeners there, so I should stop talking about that. Anyone who listens to my show, I like you. It's all the rest that I'm talking about. It's not you guys. You know that.
And also, you're like never serious.
I've been serious from time to time. I tried it a few times. I didn't like it.
Like, you're just fluent in sarcasm.
Yeah, it works for me. And people seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to stick with that for a little while.
It's enjoyable. I dig it.
Well, that's good.
It's ridiculous sometimes. I literally just wait for your comments on my Facebook things, and I'm just like, oh, what's it going to be?
I appreciate that. That's,
because I know it's going to happen, I'm like, what the fuck?
As long as you're thinking of me, that's all that matters. I didn't realize really that it was that, I spend way too much time on Facebook,
yeah.
But I didn't realize that people waited for me, because I respond to a lot. I comment on everything.
Yeah. That's why I wait for. Nobody else does, like, other than my mom, but which is really annoying. But yeah, so I'm like, I know you're gonna comment, and I know it's gonna be something really fucking bizarre. So
I didn't think they were, but then again, in all fairness, the things that you post are usually kind of. Like, they open themselves up to some sort of reaction.
They're easy to... Yeah, definitely. I can agree with that.
Shit, I have to attempt to speak to you and move all at once. It's not going to be easy, but I think I can pull it off. And this is some of the fun that you don't hear when you're like, the listeners at home don't get to hear all the awesome things that go on during the production of this show. Like me running from place to place. It was really...
I mean, one of the last podcasts I listened to, you were doing this on the podcast.
Was I really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't edit out all the best. My favorite part of this show is when I say I'm going to edit something out, because I mean it every time, and I never do it.
I know. That's awesome. And I like the edit, like the fact that it's like on there, that you're just saying you're gonna edit it out. I mean, it's just it's fantastic.
It's happened a couple of times. It has, I swear. I used to be really serious.
Okay, wait. I just thought of like one of my favorite comments that you made was. The picture, there's a picture of an orangutan and like excavator, like taking down trees and stuff and like just wrecking his habitat and whatnot. And then you commented and you're like, I can't remember exactly what you said. You're like, and like, it doesn't mention the real story here, but this orangutan was drunk and overtook this excavator.
I barely remember that.
No, it was like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly
That's
what it said.
That's
It was
the real
like
problem
so
with-
ridiculous. It was, yeah.
Yeah, see, the problem is I come up with these ridiculous things and then I forget about them almost instantly.
I think my mom talked to me about it too. She's like, "Who's this Eric?"
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
It was really funny.
Moms tend not to like most of my comments. But your mom seems to have
No, my mom's a sarcastic piece of shit. So.
Well,
She's like me, but 50.
You were 50. I saw a picture of you two together on Facebook. She looks lovely.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dude, I just found the comment.
Your mom. Okay.
So it says sobering footage shows orangutan fighting off excavator to protect his home, and then you commented. Again, this is totally taken out of context. The real headline was "Drunken Monkey Determined to Drive Home in Construction Vehicle."
That's a better story.
That was great.
I used to take the Kelowna, I forget what it's called, the Kelowna Daily Courier, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I used to take that and totally re-edit the whole paper every day.
You what?
I'd re-edit the paper completely and like rewrite all the articles and then just like leave it in the coffee shop for someone to find.
That's hilarious.
It was a lot of work.
Why? Just
because my stories were more entertaining.
Did anybody like say anything, or did you ever hear back about any of your stories?
Not really. I never did. I always wanted to hear like someone just pop up or just someone talking about it on a bus one day.
Yeah. But there's people out there that like they believe these things probably.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What were they? Like, give me an example.
I don't remember. It was just stuff like that. Stuff like the monkey story. It's absolutely in order for me to sit down here, so I'm just going to sit in this hallway till we're done.
We can be done whenever.
No, I'm keeping you as long as I can. We're going to have to make this a regular thing.
You're going to lose viewers.
No way. Absolutely not. Anything's a breath of fresh air after Gord.
Cut out for a second.
Oh, sorry. Am I back?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Shoot, I had like a bunch of things I was thinking of, like from other podcasts that I just like totally.
I wanted to ask you because you listen to podcasts. You're a podcast listener.
Yeah.
And I listen to all of 2 others, I think, and I don't do that very regularly. So how do we add up in the podcast community? Are we as good or worse or?
I mean, I haven't listened to any other podcasts, but I fucking love your podcast, so there's that. I can't.
I do too. I listen to ours way more than I should, actually. I go back and listen quite a bit, but that's because I have to. It's part of the job, really.
Except you still forget to edit things out.
I forget, or I just don't because it's hard. It's a lot of work.
It's kind of funny.
This is basically a full-time job for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Editing and promoting and all the rest of it. But it leads to people like you listening, and that's what counts. And if we could be a little bit entertaining every now and then, that's a good thing too.
What do you mean every now and then? They're all entertaining.
There hasn't been one yet that I haven't enjoyed.
Yeah, no, they're. You guys, there's a bunch of them where you guys are like, "Oh, we didn't plan anything. We'll do better next one," and I'm like, "It was freaking awesome, anyways."
So, I don't know. I can't think of a bad one. There's never been one that we didn't publish because it was like bad.
I mean, there's somewhere you can tell that one of you's off and something's been going on, but you still like totally kill it anyways.
I try to put that in the description all the time.
But you're still like rocking anyways, just like.
Our attempts to do live shows are always a train wreck. And we're going to do another one of those this week. Well, I guess, no, it's Friday. So next week, early next week. Maybe, possibly this weekend.
Is that when you do call-ins or whatever?
We can do all kinds of stuff. This one's going to be on castbox.fm. They reached out and sent me an email and they're trying to just get some new business over there. And they're a great podcasting site. So we're going to try them out. And Radio Public is another great place to listen.
That's where I listen.
You listen on Radio Public? Really? Fantastic. I guess I should plug them real quick. Radio Public. If you want to be like Vex and listen to us, why not try listening on Radio Public? It's the place that helps listeners like you find shows like ours. It's kind of like listening to the radio. There's no subscription. There's no password. There's nothing. Just download the app and listen. And we get paid every time you do. So when you listen to Radio Public, everybody benefits. So go to your App Store or Google Play Store and get started today. And there's a promo code, Eric and Gord. I don't know what that's for. Something good. But I get paid, and that's what counts. There. Ching. For me. I'm not going to say how much, but Radio Public pays better than other people. So.
Great advertiser.
Really help us out. And that okay.
Sorry, I broke up.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said.
I broke up? Oh, I'm sorry. It's could be this microphone could be messing around on me. I got a new microphone, but I have a crappy computer at the moment. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, I had something else about that. Castbox, Radio Public, I don't remember. I always check out ericandgord.com. That's a good place to listen to.
Radio Public has like 4 different channels for you though.
Do they really?
And it got really confusing, but I figured it out.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Oh, that could be why. Oh, that could explain something. I'll have to look into that in the morning.
Maybe look into that.
Because the last time I saw it, they didn't have anything more current than like a month ago.
What is going on?
I have no idea. Someone is attacking a bathroom or something. There's always something. It's always something, but I get down here. It's great. There's actually the most recent episode that's going to be posted tonight. Has a great bunch of noise. I tried to do the whole thing down here, and in my headphones it sounds fantastic. But when I went back to listen to the episode, it was absolutely ridiculous. It's just sirens and Chinese people. That's all you hear for an hour and a half, and they sound very similar.
Oh my god.
It's terrible. It took me 2 days to edit it out. So they're actually in the wrong order. The one that went up today is supposed to be up tomorrow, but I had to switch them because the other one needed so much work.
I was just listening to the one where Gord's talking about your SkyTrain episodes.
Oh, those were the best.
Stop. Seth Rogen ruined it.
Oh, Seth Rogen. That was terrible. What a horrible...
I hate it. Is it still there?
No. Did you hear it when it was?
Yeah, it was
awful.
Right when I moved there, it started
That was supposed to be Morgan Freeman, which would have been
I know.
And then the Me Too thing happened, and then Vancouver didn't want anything to do with him because he got involved in that somehow.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. The whole movement's ridiculous.
Do you know, I saw this thing. I don't even know if I should say this, whatever. You know how people do, they were, doing the hashtag Me Too?
Yeah.
Lots of people still call that the pound sign. So they're just saying pound Me Too.
That's awesome. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes.
I can't believe nobody
I really
thought
wanted
of
to
that
make fun,
started
but
that
it's
thing.
well, that was Alyssa Milano was the first one to do that Me Too thing.
She doesn't know it's a
And
pound sign.
it's not. Well, someone must have pointed that out to her by now. Oh man, I
Probably.
can't wait to talk to Gord about that. He's never said that either. Oh,
So good.
and that one caught on fire, and our little movement is still not gaining momentum, but it is sometimes. It works out.
What?
It's our hashtag easiest thing in the world, and it's all you have to do is go about your day as you normally would. Don't do anything different, but just try to be nice to everybody you meet that day.
I already do that.
Yeah, right. Some people do. It's the easiest thing in the world, but 90% of the world doesn't. And it would be so nice if people did. And it's literally, there's nothing easier, but it seems to be the hardest thing for many people. So we used to give out prizes for people who did it, and if you sent us an email explaining what you did, we'd give you a prize.
Wow.
We kind of laid
kinda
off on
sad
it this year.
that people have to, like that's like sad that even has to happen.
It is. But it's I guess we were trying to just motivate people to not need that anymore. So we're still trying, and it's super. Like you'd be amazed how cool it feels when you do it, and then when you see other people start doing it because it's super contagious. It gets to be really fun, and then all of a sudden everyone's in a good mood, and it's weird.
Rewarding.
And
Yeah.
if we could do it on a bigger level than just me and Gord trying, we could like prevent wars and shit. Because nothing's really that serious. If we could just get a bunch of people that laugh at themselves once in a while, it would literally change the world.
Not take themselves so seriously, yeah.
Why? I don't get it.
Because
I don't.
it's a shitty way to live. I don't know. I don't understand. I absolutely like. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Kelowna, but like the amount of people that smile back, like the difference from Kelowna and Vancouver, is like insane. Like nobody smiles.
Really?
Back. Like, just walking down the street.
In Kelowna?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to smile about in Kelowna. I wouldn't either if I lived there.
Like it's kind of sunny sometimes. It's nice, but
It looked so run down and just not what it used to be. And mind you, it's been now almost exactly 2 years since I've been there.
Yeah.
But it was just like it looked like just like an old guy who used to be famous, but now nobody knows him. He's just at a bench and he's sad and his clothes are weird. And you're like, you used to be so cool. What happened to you?
That's a perfect description.
Because when I first moved there, I thought it was the greatest city in the world. I'd never seen a lake. I'd never, it's so much better than everything in Manitoba. And now it kind of looks like part of Manitoba. It's really weird. I don't get it.
And it's you know what really pisses me off?
No.
Oh, did it just cut out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay, what really is pissing me off lately is like, I'm on those neighbor sites because they're just ridiculous and funny, like the neighborhood watch kind of things. But like, there's so many, they're just hilarious. Like Peachland neighborhood watch is like so messed up. I love it.
What are you watching in Peachland?
Oh, there's been a lot of like messed up stuff. There's been people like loosening lug nuts. People are like tires are falling off.
That's a terrible and great idea.
It's
not
horrible.
great.
Like there's so many people like almost dying lately.
Yeah, don't do that.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah, there's always something like that when people are bored because they live in a shitty town.
Yeah, it's been ongoing for like a month. Nobody knows who it is. It's like.
When I was a kid, when I was in Calgary for university and stuff, the big hobby there was to throw pumpkins off bridges at cars, and it was funny until people kept dying.
I saw something like that with a frozen turkey, and some lady just like shattered like all the bones in her face or something.
Yeah, that's not funny. People don't think about things like that when they just, it's there to throw this. You don't think of the repercussions. But
yeah. That's horrible.
We didn't do that when I was young. We didn't like try to hurt people.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I blame Disney. Really? You pointed out yesterday on Facebook that it's messed up movies. Like if it's Ozzy Osbourne and Grand Theft Auto, no, it's Disney. They're messed up. They're twisted stories. There's families trying to hurt each other, and they're always mean to their daughters and stuff.
And it's so normal as a kid, and you don't really think about how messed up it is. So then it's like, just a normal thing when you just grow up with like stories like that. It's like, that's pretty messed up. Like I never really thought about how like screwed up it is.
Oh yeah, The Lion King's terrible.
Yeah, like it's so sad.
But it's everyone's favorite movie, and it's stolen, so that's great.
Really?
Yeah, well, possibly. There's a Japanese story that's very, very similar. That there's rumors that they stole it, and then they completely stole Mulan. Apparently, I don't know. Disney's evil. I like their stuff. I like their movies. My daughter loves Frozen, so I have to pretend I like it, but they're evil.
Okay. Oh my God! I saw like this horrible joke, like Frozen joke. It was like just like because I'm a Girl Guide leader and I was with my like little Sparkies and we're like looking up like shitty kids jokes, and there's one. It was like, why don't it's just like so cringy. Like, why don't you give Elsa? Why don't you let Elsa have balloons?
I don't know.
Because she'll just let it go.
I hate that I actually enjoyed that.
It's so bad but good. Like,
my daughter is gonna love that. That's perfect for her. She's gonna be 5 next week. It'll be the perfect joke for her.
That's like the perfect age.
Yeah, it's great. June 19th, she's gonna be 5, and June 18th, I'm gonna be just a little bit older than that. Her birthday's the day after mine, so that's always awesome.
31.
Yeah, exactly. You guessed it perfectly. I like you a lot. You're now my favorite. By far my favorite person that's ever been on this show now, just because you said that. Yeah, no, I'm close to that. It's Gord. He's the old bastard.
Is he older than you?
He actually is quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah, he's like almost 5 years older than me.
I would have thought you guys were like.
It seems like we are, because he's the same age as my older brother, and me and my older brother have nothing in common. It's really weird. But my brother's the coolest guy on the planet. We're nothing alike at all.
I keep forgetting you have a brother.
You keep forgetting that. You keep forgetting I have a brother. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I forget all the time. No, I don't. He's big. we don't talk or anything. I think he's mad at me right now. We haven't talked in a long time.
I forgot I have brothers too. It's okay.
Do you? Did you have an older brother?
No, I have twin brothers that are younger.
Oh wow.
They're like identical, like younger male versions of me.
That's kind of awesome.
No, it's really weird. When we were kids, like we look like triplets. It's like, and I don't know. Do you ever go on Snapchat or whatever? I don't really, but I
never go on Snapchat. I just got a Snapchat.
I was just going on it for like the filters with my like girl guide just because it was funny and like.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason anybody does.
Yeah, but there's the one that turns you into a guy, and I look like my brother. Like you would think like you can't even tell that it's not him. It's really messed up.
I would like to see what happens. I would like to see what happens if I go on the one that makes me look like a guy.
You can make yourself look like a girl, and it's like ridiculous how like hot some dudes look as a chick. It's like whoa. Like, my dad looks awful, but
I bet I'd be a pretty good-looking guy if I tried.
Good-looking guy.
I'm gonna try that one.
Make yourself a female. That's hilarious.
You know what? I did that once. I was actually so funny. I just told this story recently. Sorry. I'm gonna sneak by. Sorry, man. I'm getting stuck on Chinese people here.
How'd that?
Oh, sorry. Or as Gord calls them, a form of Asians. No, years ago, I went for Halloween with my girlfriend. I went as her, and she went as me. And this guy who really didn't like me very much at the place that I work came up to me and he just looked furious. He said, "You know what the worst part of this is?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You're actually a decent looking chick." And he stormed off and never talked to me again.
What?
Yeah, it's a true story.
That's awesome.
I did it really good though. I had my hair like professionally done at Cat Mall, and I looked good. I got my nails professionally done and stuff.
Did you actually?
Oh yeah, I went all out.
Well, yeah, you might as well.
Well, if I'm gonna be a woman, I'm gonna take care of myself. Damn it. And then I just stayed that way till like November 3rd or something. It was a bad Halloween. It went way too long.
That's so awesome.
So I'll have to try the Snapchat.
I'm excited for Halloween.
Yeah, are you a big Halloween fan?
Yeah, it's bad. It's June. I've been thinking about it since like freaking January.
Wow. I don't remember last Halloween. I know we did something of a show. I'm gonna have to look and see.
I did nothing cool last Halloween. Sucked. But
Can't remember it at all.
I was Jigsaw the other year. That was pretty dope. That was a good one.
That was pretty good. I've seen pictures of you though. You're significantly better looking than Jigsaw.
Jigsaw's he's not not the looker.
I watched all of those movies at once.
I watched them way too young.
I watched like 6 of them in a row. It was horrible.
Freaked me out.
Yeah, they were good. They were well done.
Same with Final Destination.
Another really, really good one. That's what horror movies are supposed to be like. I don't like the other, like where nothing happens for 2 hours. It's just like shaky camera.
Yeah.
I don't get those.
Yeah,
the
like
Paranormal Activity and stuff like that.
Or
it's like an S word. I can't think of it now.
Salem. I don't know. Sinister? I don't know.
Yeah, something it's like that. And they're terrible.
There's one like they're walking through the woods and it's like witch.
Yeah, the Blair Witch.
Yeah, that's the one. It's like nothing.
See, Blair Witch was cool because they weren't supposed to admit that it wasn't real. They originally when it came out, it was marketed as if that was all actual footage.
Yeah.
But then they let the cat out of the bag and they ruined it. If you had never found out that it was just a movie, it would have been kind of cool.
That's like I'm still like unsure about. Did you ever find out what that alien movie was that Gord was talking about?
No, I totally forgot to look into that.
It's the fourth kind, and it's friggin' fantastic. I love that movie. But
really? You've seen
what
it?
he was talking about, like, I'm not sure if that's like real footage. Like, I don't think that the alien spaceship part is, but there's a part where, like, at the end, I don't really want to. It's not really giving it away. But there's the lady, like, she just like. They put her in hypnosis or whatever, and she just like wakes up and has like a totally different sounding voice and like speaking this language that makes no sense, and like her like mouth is like really wide, like opening way too far kind of thing, like a horror movie. And I'm like, that's not. Yeah, I don't know. But then it says it's real, but I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look into it because Gord seems to think it is, and I will automatically think that it's not until.
You know, I do believe there's something else out there, but I don't think that's real.
Yeah, fair enough. I couldn't agree with you more.
I don't even know if I think there's something else out there. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't even matter anyways.
It stands to reason that there is. I think it's weird to think that we're the only planet that's inhabited by anything. But like I said, so no, go ahead. No, finish your sentence.
I think there's definitely like something, but there's not like they're like constantly like visiting us and like abducting people and all the stereotypical. Like, why would they even? I don't know. It seems kind of pointless if they're like that advanced.
That's exactly what I think. Number one, they wouldn't be that interested in us. We're not that interesting when you think about it. Or the other thing is, it's quite possible they're not any further advanced than we are. So sure, maybe there's lots of planets like ours, but they're just like us. They can't get to other planets yet.
Yeah.
That would make more sense, I think.
And like, the universe is always expanding, so they're just getting further and further.
That's true too. Or maybe it's
even harder for them.
Or it's all fake and we don't know any of it, and we're just under a dome, and we're all idiots for thinking it. I guess we'll find out next year when NASA goes back.
Holograms in the sky. They're not actually stars.
That's a big hologram.
Sorry, what was that?
That's a very large hologram. That's true.
I know, they're doing a good job.
And
oh my god.
Like they can't even power California every year. Like, how do they get enough power to power an Earth-sized hologram?
Well, maybe we can get Steph on the show and ask her.
I don't think. Yeah, I would love to. Because I would like to figure it out. These guys are loud.
And she's really smart too. She doesn't seem like that. And like, I was in college with her, and then like, out of nowhere, she's just like, yeah, the Earth is flat. And I'm like, what?
One of the most intelligent women I know on Earth is a flat earther, and an anti-vaxxer, all at once. I don't understand how she could buy this crap, because she is, like you said, she's insanely smart, but she just, I don't know. Some of the smartest people in the world get misled very easily by stupid things, I guess.
It's ridiculous.
None of it even makes sense. That's the biggest problem I have with it, is because some of these people do seem smart on that, like on the Flat Earth website that I go to. They seem like intelligent people. They can't actually believe what they're saying. It's ridiculous.
How does, like, I don't even, she's not even religious too. That's the fucked up part, I don't think. She's not even really religious.
Some of them aren't.
My friend Stephanie.
Yeah, some of them aren't religious. They just buy this stuff. I don't.
Like, how can you, like, not be religious? Like, it's like kind of like, I don't know. Like, that just, I don't even know.
Some people just don't like. I guess on one hand it's almost commendable. Some people just want to constantly find new answers for things.
Holy crap!
Yeah, they're counting money. They're getting mad. They are a loud bunch of guys.
Wait, I just want to say one more thing because we're probably gonna have to coach. So probably.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, go ahead. The more you talk about it, then I.
Okay. I listened to your space episode, like awesome. But there's in the sky, like, it's really messed up. Like I see it all the time. I never really noticed till like recently. I don't think it was like this before, but like there's certain like there's usually like at least one or like usually like three like kind of brighter stars, like not even like stars. I don't know what the heck it's weird. They're not that much brighter, but they're like kind of lower than other, like on the just like the bottom layer of, like if you're looking at the mountains in the Okanagan or whatever, and then they sit in one spot, but they're like move like up and down, like sideways, and like really jerky just ways, and it's like no pattern, and like I don't know, it's like just really bizarre, and like they're kind of like they kind of like flash like different colors a bit, and like I've showed other people like in Kelowna, and they like see it and they're like, whoa, that's fucked. Like,
I have to confess, there's a camera I have pointed at your house.
No. Like I swear, it's not like on the hills. It's like just like lower than like, it's not like way up, but it's like it's not a camera.
Good. You just keep telling yourself that.
No, I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's like anything, but like if you ever come to Kelowna, I'm showing you because like it's fucked up.
I would love to see it. I'm gonna have to come. Maybe this year, I guess, if Ogopogo's back in the news.
Yeah,
I want to see
Ogopogo.
that. And
weird stars.
And we're going to be talking about this kind of stuff a lot more. Yeah, Gord wants to talk about that a lot more. We want to do it like maybe once a month or even once a week if we can, because there's a lot of people that get excited about stuff like that. And it seems to be happening a lot more frequently now. Like a lot of people are reporting things, so definitely worth checking out.
I just like it just like it's bizarre, like these little like star things, like they move, like they stay in like the same spot, but like they'll like move like out like a significant amount. Like it's not like it's like a tiny little bit. It's like it'll like move out and like dart around, like I don't know, kind of like a hummingbird would, like I don't know, just like super fast, but like no like pattern or anything. Just like I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Is there a possibility that it's just a guy on a giant Dance Dance Revolution machine?
Just winning. Awesome. I forgot about that game.
Every night.
They used to kill it. That was a good game.
I bet you did. I never was good at that.
I'm picturing you doing it. It's really funny. In a Girl Guide uniform.
I will pay any amount of money I ever make in my lifetime to see Gord do that just once. And I guarantee Gord will be good at it. That's annoying.
What
He'll probably be good at it. Oh, anything. Any great 90s rap song. Something by Snow or Vanilla Ice. That's fantastic. Good. Wow. Well, we've managed to talk almost as long as Gord and I normally do. It goes fast.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for joining me, because I hate doing it by myself.
Yeah, it's probably pretty boring.
I
mean, no, like probably not. Like I don't know, you're good at covering topics and well, but I don't know. I would hate to just be like talking to people kind of they're not actually there yet, and it's like
that's exactly what it's like. You can go back and hear them. If you go back to there's March and May. April is missing, and April was a really good month last year. But if you go back to the ones from March, there's still a few left online that you can find that are just me and a microphone.
Sweet.
And some of them are like 10 minutes long because I just had nothing entertaining to say. And I still don't have the time.
Well, there's only like.
What?
Still don't what?
Sorry, I don't know. Something just went crazy on my computer. I don't know why I have so many problems. But that's I'm gonna have to call it because I have to go outside and I'm gonna lose my Wi-Fi and I don't have any other way to talk to you. So.
Okay.
But talk to your friends and arrange for them to be on. You guys could all be on together if you want.
It's so funny because like I haven't talked to her in like years.
Well, you don't have to. Don't force her or anything. But if you've been waiting for a reason to reconnect,
this is it.
Eric and Gord are we'd like to bring people together. That's what we try to do. So this is Bex. Thanks. You know you're more than welcome to be on the show anytime you want. You don't even have to let us know. Just call in. And we'd love to have you. Are you listening to us while you listen to me?
Am I what?
I swear I just heard Gord's voice. That's weird.
Wait, maybe it's playing right now.
It probably
no.
is somewhere.
No, it's not. You're just crazy, I think.
It could be.
I did have a podcast playing before you called, though.
That's good. Keep listening. I appreciate that. And tell your friends and everybody else. Tell your friends. I still want to see my map all lit up with one listener in every province, at least one in every province, all at one time. I think that'd be really fun.
I'll try and get some peeps in different provinces listening. Make that happen.
Well, it would probably help if you were on more often, so I'm probably going to invite you back as soon as I can.
Okay. Wow, that's... I missed
there was
that.
my mandatory song.
No, I don't.
Yeah, and we never do on the show either. We get one every episode. It's fantastic. It doesn't matter where I am.
Just get used to it after a while.
Yeah, we really do.
Sad.
So that now that it's officially gone by, I can say goodnight. So I'm going to be back in roughly 23 hours to do this again with you guys. Until then, take care of each other. And you get the last word, Bex.
I don't know. Bye.
That's perfect. Yeah.